Hope you guys can see me and everything like that. Okay, so this is gonna be a. Ooh, okay. Okay, so this is gonna be a general pick a card, collective read for how does this person on your mind and your heart feel. So because, you know, obviously this is a general collective read that not every single person that tunes in this reading is going to resonate with them. You know, not to the T at least, but for some of you may find some truth in it for you if it's meant. If not, if it's not your reading, don't force it. Don't try to make it fit. And you can always choose another pile, of course. So it's kind of late where I am. It's like almost 10 o'clock, 2 minutes till 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. So I hope you guys enjoyed your holiday, your Memorial Day. If you guys, you know, are in the U.S. or wherever you are in the world, that you had a good weekend at the very least. Safe weekend. So I'm just going to go ahead and tap in. And I was so quick to start this live that I forgot to give you guys a pile to choose from. Like how to choose your pile. So let's be clever, like pronto, real quick. Let's see. I'm going to use the Moonology deck because it's calling my name. I'm going to use the bootleg one at least. The bootleg Moonology Oracle. So hopefully this reading gives you guys a peace of mind, some clarity. Holy Spirit, give me a card for pile number 1. Holy Spirit, give me a card for pile number 1. Holy Spirit, Divine Source, thank you. Pile number 2. Pile number 2, give me a card for pile number 2. Give me a card for pile number 3. Holy Spirit, give me a pile 3, a card for pile number 3. Okay. All right. So hopefully this reading will give you guys the clarity that you seek. So, wow, all the cards have purple, like purple energy. So pile number 1, your card is going to be, I'm going to just give you the options here. So if you were drawn to pile number 1, your card will be, what do you need to release with the waning moon? What do you need to release? Pile number 2, your option would be, show the world the real you with full moon in Aquarius. Pile number 3, your option would be surrender to the divine with full moon. Okay. So you have 3 piles to choose from. Again, pile number 1, what do you need to release card. Pile 2, show the world the real you. And pile 3, surrender to the divine. So whatever pile stands out to you, pray, meditate if you need to. It's going to go kind of quick. So go with what resonates with your spirit. And then we'll go ahead and start this reading. Because we are live right now. We are live. I'm going to put the timestamps. Okay. Let's go ahead and start the reading. So if you guys were drawn to pile number 1's card, which is going to be, what do you need to release with the waning moon? Okay, this is your reading. So for those of you that were drawn to pile number 1, the energy that I'm getting right now, it does feel a little bit like an isolated period right now. It does seem kind of, maybe some of you guys, you're in solitude or your person is in solitude. I feel like whoever the person is that you're asking about, it does feel like this energy of you both are kind of being called into a corner of healing right now. There could be something significant with the winter season for you. You could kind of feel like you need to isolate, or your person feels like they need to isolate, kind of hibernate is the energy that I'm picking up on. There does seem like there's a lot that's still being, it's not a lot of clarity yet, and I feel like that's because things are still forming. Just kind of get like the snowflake energy. So I don't know if that something with snowflakes, or it's like kind of cold, or you feel like your person is cold, or someone is emotionally cold right now, or just doesn't feel like they have emotional energy to give or exchange right now. So it does feel like this is a period kind of rest. I want to double check the meaning of the waning moon because I can't really remember what the waning moon phase is spiritually. I don't remember. Let me see. Waning moon phase, spiritual. So, not new moon. I said waning. Like, come on. The decreasing of the moonlight, inviting us to surrender and soften. The waning moon is a time to renew, withdraw, and rest. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Exactly. Okay. So that's the energy overall, but I'm going to tap into where your person, like just where the energies are in general, and then we'll get into like how do they feel a little more specific, okay? So some of these messages may be for you, some of them may be for someone else, so you just have to know how to, you know, separate it. And a lot of you, I know that you do, you know how to discern the difference, and if it doesn't ring true to you at all, this may not be your pile. I don't really call out zodiac signs and stuff like that unless I see it, so... Holy Spirit, what do you want them to know about their person that they have permission to know about, that you would want them to know? Any information that you feel like is of their highest good to know about where their person is? What do you want them to know, Holy Spirit? Divine Source, benevolent angels and ancestors and guides that surround us. Thank you. Ask for protection to surround this message, this reading. The Hangman, the Fool, the Queen of Cups. Okay, I feel led to pull these from the top too. The Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of physical activity going on. So you or your person, I'm getting like your person though, is very active. This is somebody that I feel like is very, like they like to hike. Maybe they like to fish. There's a lot of physical activities, okay? Hiking, fishing. Some of you could be traveling soon, or your person is traveling or about to travel, especially if it's a feminine energy. And for some of you, this has something to do with work, okay? Feminine energy, you are planning something when it comes to work. You're very focused. If you're a feminine energy, if you are a masculine energy, I do feel there's a lot of energy, like a lot of movement, a lot of activity going on. I do see some like, kind of this gives me the vibes of like quick trips or road trips. And this is like for the sake of nature, for the sake of like hunting, hiking, camping type of thing. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting from this. Someone could be a teacher or literally a school teacher, kindergartner teacher, likes to work with kids. Okay. I do get that you guys are very busy. It seems like you and your person's energy is kind of like busy in different ways, okay? Or keeping busy, keeping active. Feminine energy seems very self-focused and very focused. Like, I'm seeing work, okay? Something with work. Some of you guys may be in the business like real estate or something with renovating houses, or maybe you are currently working on doing some type of home improvement. If you are a feminine energy, if you are a masculine energy, I just see a lot of like travel, or just maybe not far distance travel, then just like, okay, I'm gonna take a road trip to this hiking place. I'm seeing like lakes and mountains and seeing mountain climbing here. It's a lot of physical activity with masculine energy right now. So on a spiritual note, I do get feminine energy is being called to kind of take a chance on something here. This girl is packing up and she's like she's about to get on the plane. Looks like she's in an airport. Okay, she has her luggage. There's already a plane taking off in the background. There is a cautionary energy to this, where spirit is saying like, make sure you're checking where you're going. I don't know if that, you could take that however you want to take it, but I'm getting like spirit is calling you to some type of new energy and calling you to an adventure. So you could be entering a new season in your life right now. Whoever the masculine energy is right now, it's kind of like they're afraid. Okay, they're not afraid of heights. This is funny. I don't know if this is going to make sense to someone, but whoever the masculine energy is you're not afraid, or they're not afraid of heights in a sense of like hiking and mountain climbing and skydiving, probably roller coasters, whatever, right? But when it comes to their emotions, or specifically when it comes to love, this person is very careful. They feel like there's a big risk here, that there's a risk of falling. Like they don't think or put too much thought into taking risks activity wise or sports wise or whatever, right? But when it comes to the emotional challenge, this person, I feel like they're afraid of a hard fall, a dangerous fall. They kind of feel like, you know, the jitters and the fear of failing. The hangman is, if I'm not mistaken, a Neptune energy, a Pisces energy, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say Virgo too, but something with Neptune for sure. So there's this fear of deception, illusions, kind of getting ahead of themselves, not seeing things as they really are. There's a fear of that I'm getting. There is a desire to take some type of risk though, but it's all about the perspective. If you look at love as a risk as like an adventure risk, or you're looking at it as a risk of danger, it's all in the perspective, right? So let's see where you and this person are in relations to each other, and then you know, we're gonna ask, how do they feel? So let's put this to the side. Okay, where is this person, pile number one's person in question? How does this person feel about them and or the connection that you want them to know about? Divine Source Spirit. Divine Source Spirit. Holy Spirit. What do you want, pile number one? Okay, curse. Oh, no. Why do they feel like they're cursed? What the? Robbers. Oh, God. Lord. Okay. Strategy. So you have curses, and I'm going to read it to you guys so you guys can see that. Hopefully you can see it. You have robbery. Ooh, the lighting. I'm sorry, y'all. Strategy. So, okay, so whoever your person is, they may feel like they've always run into misfortune when it comes to their love life, to the point where they're like, my love life must be cursed. Like, it's got to be something. Like, or why does this have to happen to me? Or it's like they feel like it's a misfortunate situation. They feel like someone had to have done something against me, some type of spell. It's got to be a voodoo doll with my name on it, because with my hair and my name and my number, whatever on it. Like, this isn't going the way that I want it to. And they're also afraid of, they feel like something's unfair. Like, this robbery card kind of gives me the Seven of Swords. So this person could have a lot of expectations, but I feel like this person keeps these things to themselves, because it's like they might also be someone that's very quiet. They don't speak about maybe this connection. They're not speaking on something. And I feel like some of them might be smart enough to know that not everybody has their best intentions. So they may not speak on this connection, or talk about how they feel. It's like, because this robbery card, this person's looking back at this curse card, and it looks like some voodoo doll, but it kind of looks like a sage bundle, kind of, but it's shaped like a person or a doll. They're looking back because I feel like this person, they know the value of keeping quiet, and that not everybody has their best intentions. It's like they don't want to be hasty, or they don't want to put something in, you know, in putting it out in the open for other people to attack or do something. You know what I mean? And they may literally be superstitious or just spiritual, in the sense where they do believe that people, you know, in the evil eye, or people like deliberately doing things to block them or block love, or whatever the case may be. But this person sometimes though too, like, another thing I'm getting is like, there's something about a computer. Like, this person is hiding information. Maybe they feel like they have to. Like I said, this could very well be about trying to block, you know, bad energy. So I need to keep quiet. I need to move quietly. I need to move silently. But sometimes this person does feel like they get robbed of something, or robbed of opportunities, or robbed of like good things happening to them in love specifically. This person is being very strategic about a plan here. This person may have a plan to knock out maybe the competition, because this person's playing a chess or something like that. They're very, very focused. This person gives me disguise energy. I don't know why, because this person has this beard and this mustache and it's covering their mouth again. Like, this person is like a silent, they move very silently. They have their eyes are always like, they're very observant and they're very aware. And I get this feeling like this person doesn't speak on everything that they know and everything that they see. And I feel like they move kind of sly like a fox. So in their positive attributes and their light attributes, this is a very smart, intelligent way to move, right? In a shadow sense, this could be someone that's very sneaky, someone that might get away with things that they shouldn't. You know what I mean? But I feel like this person is kind of like thinking, like they're predicting their like other people's moves, or this person is thinking about different scenarios and what potentially could happen if they were to do this, if they were to do that. This person is also trying to gather information. So whether it's this person being very strategic from a sense of competitiveness and how to knock out the competition, if this person feels like there's other people in the way, or this person is trying to place themselves properly on the board to where it's like they win in some instance. I don't know why I'm getting that, or like where they dominate the game here. I'm not sure. This is like giving me metaphoric runaround. Let me see. This person wants justice. They want balance. This person gives me air sign energy. Maybe even a little bit of earth energy. The Justice card is at the bottom of the deck, so it could be Libra energy specifically, but take it how it resonates. Ooh, okay. The Chariot, the Temperance, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so the Temperance is, they want some sort of balance, some type of harmony. Okay. There's two opposite energies here. So you and your person could be fire or water sign, or like some type of opposite sign or opposite element, if that makes sense, different elements. The Chariot card, there is something about feminine energy here and how they move forward. Okay. If you notice, the feminine energies are all on some type of like automobile or something. So these are, or some type of transportation. So these are two motorcycles, and this looks like she's sitting on some type of little ski, or what do you call those little things? God, mopeds? I don't know. Something like that. It's like a little bicycle thing, a motorbike, whatever. So this could definitely be about moving forward, but it's interesting because the Queen of Pentacles isn't really an assertive energy. It's more of a receptive, like it's more of a plant seeds and kind of wait for the progress of that, the growth of it. Not so much about too much doing, too much action, right? So it's funny that she's sitting on this bike thing here, because I feel this could be for some of you, if you are feminine, or whoever the feminine energy is guided to take some type of action, but it may not be like a physical thing. It may be more of a choice or a decision, because I'm getting like crossroads, or being caught between two different energies. Should I not? Whatever the opposite energy is to you, whatever the opposing energy is. Okay, so I'm going to ask specifically, how does this person feel about you? I'm going to use my deck first, and then I'm going to clarify with this other messenger deck. Holy Spirit, how does this person feel? How number one's person feel about them, that you want them to know about, in their vulnerability, in their truth, without blocks, without fear, without inhibitions? What does this person really feel that you will allow them to see and to know? What's this person's heart? What's in their heart space that you want them to know? The posture of this person's heart. Where is it in regards to this connection? Thank you. Do you trust me? Okay, I'll show you guys the cards in a second. I need to speak my truth and or you need to speak your truth. And I feel safe where I am. I'm going to pull one more. I'm trying to distract myself from thinking about you too much. Okay. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Do you trust me? Okay. I need to speak my truth and or you need to speak your truth. I feel safe where I am. And I'm trying to distract myself from thinking about you too much. Okay. So obviously this person feels a little bit that you could be a distraction. And I feel like that's only because this person, they might, okay. What I'm getting from this, why this person thinks about you too much is really because there's something that this person wants to say to you. And maybe they're like, okay, it's not time, or for whatever reason, they don't feel like it's safe to do that because they feel safe where they are in this point of this connection or this energy, wherever they are right now. They feel safe in that energy. Okay. It's not too risky. It's not too, what's the right word? It's not something that's too, it's not too vulnerable. It's not too risky. Like in this game, it's kind of like a safe spot for them. I hope I'm making sense. Do you trust me? Is like this person may sense that you don't. And maybe they give you a reason not to, because you did have the robbery card. So it could be like this person kind of ghosts you. They run, or maybe they have ghosted you, or it feels like they are keeping something from you. In essence, I feel like they are. Before I pull these, let me clarify. I'm going to ask Spirit the question. Is this person hiding something other than... Okay, actually, let me reword that. What is this truth that this person feels like they need to speak? Or is this what they're hiding? Whatever this truth is, what is it that this person is hiding? What is it? If that makes sense, Holy Spirit. What is this person? Yeah. Yep. You got the Ace of Swords here. It's definitely about cutting through the fog, getting to the point, straight to the point. It could be a double-edged sword that the truth could hurt, but nonetheless it's the truth. Or it just cuts through the thick of some type of fog or confusion. So there's a truth here that wants to be spoken, or that someone's being guided to speak, because the Ace of Swords is a divine gift. It's an opportunity. Could be victory over a situation. You got Judgment, Ten of Swords, and the Magician. So this person is hiding their hand. It's like you can't see everything. And I feel like you do feel betrayed by this person for some of you, or your person feels betrayed by you. Take it however it resonates. I'm just reading the energy as I'm getting it, because I know a lot of feminine energies, or women watch my channel rather, right? But take it how it applies to you, because I do feel like whoever feels like they need to speak this truth and they're kind of holding this back, this person is reassessing something that they need to reassess and really look at. And this person may know that they haven't really been trustworthy or gave you a reason to trust them in the past. So they might be checking their motives. They might be checking their intentions, or checking their past actions and choices, or how they moved in the past. So this person does want to speak a truth. It's not telling me what truth they want to speak, because it's going to be different for each and every one of you, I feel, of course. But this person knows that there's a truth. And I'm not getting that it's just them. For some of you, it's you. There's a lot that you want to say as well. So this person's trying to distract themselves from thinking about you too much. And I feel like it's because you're on their mind a lot, due to the fact that there's something that this person needs to confront when it comes to you in this situation. Okay, so you got the bonus card in this deck. So it has two different images where a girl is fighting the wolf versus kind of chilling and sleeping, you know, cozying up with this wolf. So this person goes back and forth. They fight themselves, I feel like. Why are they trying to distract themselves? Why are they trying to distract themselves from thinking about this person? Okay. Queen of Wands is here. Your energy is kind of hard to take your eyes off of your energy, because it's light. It's welcoming. It's inviting. It could be like you're in a good space. Okay. Some of you guys could be artists. Some of you guys you're very creative, or you're very focused on something creatively. Got the Six of Swords and the Ace of Wands. There's a level of excitement. There may be even a little bit of angst or a little bit of anticipation, what's to come or what's ahead, or feeling like there's an opportunity, or if they don't, I'm going to miss out on this opportunity. Take it how it resonates with you. Where is the safety? What is the safety net? Is this a good or bad thing? I wouldn't say good or bad, but let's say, is this something healthy? The safe space, is it something healthy? Justice card. It's kind of, I feel like this person is, it could be like if I don't have the words to say just yet, because I know that there's a truth, but maybe I don't know how to approach the situation, or I don't really know what to say, or I don't feel like I have something to say right at this moment, I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to make a wise decision and wise choice to do the right thing, to make the right decisions and choices, that I'm not just thinking about what affects me, but I'm thinking about what affects the other person. That's the energy I get from this. 4 Cups here. And also too, this person could not want to distract you, or feel like they could be distracting you possibly, or disrupting something you have going on as far as like peace, stability. This person may also feel like they don't want to disrupt their, like them centering themselves, them going within, them soul searching. Okay. It's like they know that there's something divine here, or there's a divine opportunity, there's divine love, or this is opportunity from divine spirit and love. Yep. Ace of Cups. Yep. But they want to make sure that they move wisely and fair and just. So, let's see. How else does this person feel? Pick this card up for pile number 1. How does this person feel? How does this person feel about pile number 1? How does this person feel about pile number 1? Showing out. Still listening. What's this? Focus on my money. Obsessed at the bottom of the deck. So, showing out says, I'm acting like I don't care what happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. Okay. Still listening. I listen to the music you've shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we are apart. So it could be like music between the two of you, a connection between that, or like literally like a song you guys may have. Focus on my money. I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. The obsessed card is at the bottom. I'm not going to pull any more from this deck. It says, I'm thinking, or I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time, stalk your socials, and I hope I run into you when I'm out. So it's like there's an openness, but it's not an openness. It's like this person's very drawn to your energy. They think about you all the time, but they try not to. And part of it, I do feel like, again, is that they know that there's this opportunity here, a potential here. They know that there's something that needs to be expressed. And I do feel like it goes both ways. I don't feel like it's just them. I feel like it's you as well, that there's something that you want to, you want to express. You want to speak your truth as well. And so do they. So that's there. So will you both get an opportunity to express your truth to one another? Potentially, because this is not going to be for everybody, or not at the exact moment or time that you watch this. So keep that in mind. Holy Spirit. Is this collective of those? Thank you. I don't even have to ask. Yep. Yes, indeed. For sure. You got the Knight of Cups. What other card is more expressive? I mean, there's other cards in the deck, but the Knight of Cups is one of those cards about expressing, especially expressing from your heart space. Okay. And then you have the Hierophant. So I'm getting a yes from this, because it's not like an obligation. That's not the right word, because I don't want to make this feel heavy and restrictive, but there is kind of this feeling like within yourselves that it's like a commitment or a devotion. Whether it's to each other or something about this connection for sure. But the Knight of Cups tells me there's a pretty good chance that there will be some sort of expression. And I feel like it's after someone kind of gets some clarity, or kind of wakes up to something that maybe they feel like they weren't able to see at first or wasn't aware of. So let's get some advice for you, pile number 1, and let's go ahead and move on to pile number 2 shortly after that. All right, let's see. Spirit, can you give us some sound, wise guidance and advice for collective of pile number 1? What they need to, their advice. Their advice. Got 2 cards that wanted to come out. You have the joyous and the receptive. It's a pretty card. Let me see if I can. It's my lighting. Maybe I should have turned up my lighting, but it's too late. The receptive. I have to cover up the breasts. This is. I don't want y'all to see. We can't really see anyway. It doesn't matter. So the joyous card says happiness, delight, interaction, open communication, goodwill, friendly persuasion, and self-expression. Funny enough. The receptive says the yielding yin principle, devoted, patient, supportive, obedient, responsive, intuitive, earthly, and mother energy. So yeah, I feel the advice really is to be receptive, and more so be receptive to how you feel, because I feel like when the time is right, you both, and there could be something with dragonflies. So look up the spiritual meaning of dragonflies if that resonates with you. But I'm just kind of getting this energy of being receptive and being open in a place where you're not judging yourself. You're not overly critical of how you feel, and you're listening to your emotions in your heart, because I feel like that's going to give you the grace and the space and the permission to speak your truth. Okay. It's going to just happen naturally, I feel like. And there could be some type of happiness that comes from you being able to express yourself, or, being in a place of like, you know what, I'm doing this for me. This feels right. This feels good to me. I'm going to just, say everything that's on my heart and on my mind, or at least what I feel led to say at this time. And there's this energy of, kind of allowing, be patient. Okay. You don't have to rush or force anything. Let this energy unfold in its natural order and time. As long as you're open and receptive and you're not blocking and trying to control the energy by trying to stop it nor trying to force it to go, then I feel like you're in a good energy, good space. Okay. So yeah, be devoted to the truth and honor yourself. Honor the divine feminine in you, whether you are male or female, does not matter. Honor that feminine principle within yourself. Allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to listen, and trust yourself. All right. Much love as always. Pile number 1. That is your reading. Now let's go ahead and move on to pile number 2. So let me get my phone so I can put the timestamp in for pile number 2. Okay. Pile number 2. If you guys were drawn to the show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius, this is your reading. All right, so some of you guys definitely could be Aquariuses or have a placement of that in your chart. Could be your moon sign is Aquarius. I feel this is you owning that part of yourself that maybe some people might deem is abnormal or quirky about you. Your person could be someone that is, one of you guys is hiding something from the other, or this connection really challenges you both to really be your full authentic self and not hide yourself, not hide your gifts, hide your true, like the inner parts of you, how you show up in the world, how you express yourself, how you live your truth, not to hide that part of yourself. So this connection could very well be for some of you like some, what's the right word? I don't want to use taboo because that's not the right word. You guys, this could be like a very diverse type of connection or energy in a way of like cultural differences, race, could be like, I would never date that type, or it's something about this that's very different for you. This person may not be your type, not in a sense where you don't find them attractive, but it's like they're different. They're not something that you always see every day or look for in a crowded room, or they this person could have been stunned by you when they first seen you, or vice versa, or it could have go both ways. Where, let's say this person, I'm not just getting just physically, it's something about your energy. Things about you could be like your career, it could be your beliefs, it could be the way you dress, it could be where you're from, anything. It's something that's different to this person. So it's like, this person could, I'm just going to use a physical thing. Let's say a woman, right? This person could be drawn to women with brown hair and blue eyes. Like, that's their type. But you're different from that. You might be someone that has more of coily textured hair. You have darker skin or something, you know, or it's something about you that's different, or vice versa. It could be this person, but I do get like you're different from each other, most definitely, to the point where you guys see it, you notice it. Okay, something about your energies. So let's see where your person is, what's going on with them, just in general, and what Spirit wants you to know about where this person is at, where Spirit will, you know, allow me to tap in and to see what we have permission to know and to see. That is of your highest good to know. Spirit will want you to know. Justice flew out of the deck. I feel like Spirit is saying like you guys need a divine intervention. There could be some differences. The Knight of Swords, these cards are flying out. It's a lot of air energy. So there's something definitely with communication, or one of you is too in your head. You're too logical. You're too rational about things to the point where it's rigidness. It's stifling the connection I'm hearing. The Chariot. Someone could be currently... There could have been like a move, like you and this person could live in two different places, or someone recently moved. This person could have 2 dogs, or you could have 2 dogs. Some of you guys could be photographers or like to take pictures. I'm getting like nature pictures more so than anything. And another thing too, this energy kind of gives me friendship vibes. At the very most, friends with benefits maybe, or for some of you it's like 2 friends that, it's like this unspoken energy. There's frustration, and I'm seeing this Spirit is like both of you can't be mad at each other because you're not doing anything about the connection, or you're not speaking your piece, you're not telling the other person how you feel. Someone is kind of upset right now, kind of depressed over the situation, or their head is like, it's not, someone is not at peace about this. Spirit is like you both, it's kind of like pointing the finger. Yeah, like with the Justice card, pointing the finger, pointing the blame. And it's like Spirit is in the middle, kind of just like, you know what, I need to stop this. Like, y'all both need to like check yourselves. And it's like you can't be mad at one another. And I kind of get this energy of avoidance from both parties. Like both parties avoid each other, or they project like they're not focused on one another, like they don't care. I feel like it goes both ways for sure. Because it seems like one person could project this energy that they don't care, in a sense of, I'm doing me, I'm not really focused. I'm kind of like this avoidant running away from, or even some of you guys might feel like this person may have really left. There's no fixing this. They don't care. They've moved on to better things. It's kind of the fear, or the, yeah. And there's another projection of, oh, I'm happy. I'm focusing on my life and I'm doing big things. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Look what I'm up to. Look what I'm doing. It's kind of that energy. But really the truth is there's some sort of being stuck in one's head. Clarify the 9 of Swords. I'm hearing Brandy sitting up in my room. Like you both are doing this, and one person is kind of like in their head, like, oh, I can't really see, but this girl is in her bedroom sitting with her face in the pillow, could be crying or just very frustrated. And the King of Swords is this guy is sitting in his room, kind of like he's trying to investigate a case or something. He's got all these, what do you call it? Sticky notes on the wall, and just kind of sitting with self. So this person may be trying to put things together, things that you said to them, things that you're you know, things that you've messaged them, DM them, text them, some of them things that you've posted, or just things that you guys have discussed. It's something with like communication. And this person is trying to really dissect it and put two and two together. They're trying to figure something out. And this could be literally like this person is like checking up. The King of Swords energy is all about information. It's all about proof in the pudding. Like, I got to see it to believe it. The Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Let me tell y'all, I keep seeing references to these Ferris wheels everywhere, specifically Santa Monica. Like, there's something with Ferris wheels, and I don't know if it's like a metaphoric thing for some of you where it could be a cycle that is continuous, or it's like just life. Life has a series of ups and downs, but something will change. It's not always going to be this way. And I feel like one of you, like Spirit's encouraging definitely whoever the feminine energy is to kind of be in this state of flow and knowing that if you're at a point where you feel down, it will shift again. The Knight of Cups could definitely be someone going out to clubs, going out to bars, just having a good time. Someone could be a bartender, literally. Someone could be a bartender or work at a bar or works at a nightclub or something. That could be a thing for some of you. I feel like you guys are doing two different things. Like, on the surface, it seems like you both don't care about one another, or you don't care about the situation. Even though you guys might be active doing things, it's like behind the scenes you guys are thinking about each other. Nine of Swords, King of Swords. It's like you guys are in different mental spaces, but nonetheless you're thinking about this connection. So let's see again, like, what's going on with this person. How do they feel? There's a lot going on with that. Holy Spirit. Pile number 2. What's this person? Pile number 2. Okay. Hesitation and coach advice. Okay, let's see. Curse. Excuse me. So you have the coach card, the hesitation card, and you have the curse card. So there could be this energy of fear from both of your ends or one of you. Feel like whoever is in the masculine energy or exudes that, or you place in a masculine energy, if it's yourself, it's kind of like this person's all about knowledge and wisdom. Okay, this person could deem themselves as some type of coach, or someone that gives advice, or someone that gives sound advice to people, or has knowledge, or is all about information, knowledge. I feel like this person's very smart, very intelligent, someone that definitely thinks very deeply into things, whereas whoever the feminine energy is kind of not really trusting themselves at this time. They kind of have this angel and devil on their shoulder type of vibe, where they might be listening to the negative thoughts and feelings, and then also has that other side, you know, the sound advice, the sound guidance, and they might be going back and forth. They're not really sure what to trust, because there is some type of energy here where there might be some negative energy involved, or one of you feels like there's some negative energy involved. Clarify this mask. I'm telling you, you guys are not okay. The reason for a lot of the issues here in this connection, Spirit is saying, is because both of you guys are hiding yourself. You're hiding your truth. You're not fully embracing yourself. Therefore, you can't really embrace each other. There's a lot of pretending, a lot of deception, and it's more so from a place of not really wanting to be vulnerable, I feel, more so than it is like trying to hurt, which I don't feel like that's the case at all. Like, you guys are not here to hurt each other. It's more so of trying to protect oneself. So one person is like double-minded about it, and one person is like, okay, I gotta find the evidence, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, gotta research, it's too much. So that's part of the reason for what one of you might call a misfortune, or like, okay, this is some type of situation. Like, Okay, this must be a curse because this is just like unfair. Why is this happening? Page of Wands flew out of the deck. So yeah, Spirit's saying like your form of expression could be through music or some type of creative arts. Seven of Wands is feminine energy. It could be through some type of art. Masculine energy, you're a little bit straightforward when it comes to your, how to explain it? Not really straightforward. I shouldn't say that. Masculine energy kind of gives me this vibe of kind of like if they show their attraction or interest, it might be kind of, I don't know why I'm hearing aggressive, but that's not the right word. Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I just keep getting this feminine energy weighing the pros and the cons of putting their energy into something or showing of themselves. Like I can't put in all of my, I can't even talk. I can't put all of my energy or investing in something if I'm not sure. Okay, so it's like this uncertainty, feminine energy. Masculine energy, Four of Pentacles, is like very, very picky. It's like more so like I'm not going to do this if this is not going to work out in my favor, or this is not going to be something that is, you know, abundant in the end. Like it's not going to get me anywhere. So should I shoot my shot or shoot my arrow, my bow and arrow? And it kind of gives me Mercury vibes. So definitely communication. Mercury is the planet of communication. And he kind of seems a little angry, okay? I'm just getting that with the Seven of Wands, or a little bit of frustration with expressing, because it's almost, I don't know why. Let's see. Clarify the seven. Okay. These cards is flying out. Knight of Cups. Yeah, expressing. Like, because I kind of feel this, whoever the masculine energy is, this feeling of like, I know that when I express myself, I express with my whole chest, my whole heart. Because the Knight of Cups is more of like a vulnerable energy, whereas the King of Cups more so is very balanced. They're, you know, they don't give all of it away. They've learned that lesson. But sometimes the Knight of Cups can be, doesn't have to always be an immature type of approach or immature love. This could be someone that loves with their whole heart and their whole chest. It can be very romantic. Could be very, you know, sentimental in a way where you can either be enamored, you know, or this person could be enamored or in love, or someone the opposite, the other person that's on the receiving end of this Knight of Cups energy could be someone that is receptive in a way where they are swooned, where they are flattered, where they are, you know, they feel that sense of love. They know that it's real. It's very romantic. It's very dreamy. And then it could also be something that might be a little too much, where someone feels like, oh no, you're moving too fast, or you know what I mean? This is too premature. It can go either way. So this person is like, I know how I move, and not everybody is receptive to the depths of love that I have, or how I express love, because it could either be something where someone is all in and they feel it too, and it's just like we're off in la la land together. Or it could be where someone is scared off to shit and they run. They can't handle it. So I feel like this person is very careful. Like, okay, if I do this, can you handle it? And then you have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Like I said, I was picking up Mercury energy. So Gemini, Mercury energy. And then there's Cupid in the back with his bow and arrow. So yeah, this person is kind of like, if I strike, like I said, it can either like hurt somebody, like damn, like you're doing too much. Why'd you do that? Why are you coming at me like this? Or it could be like, I'm all in. I choose you. Pikachu, I choose you. That, this person, whoever the masculine, that's their stance, right? The Three of Pentacles, feminine energy, is very indecisive about investing or building something, because it's almost like, if you look at this statue, it's like a statue of a woman, and there's three different men working on this one statue, or people in general. I think it's people, but let's say like these are suitors, male or female suitors, that are kind of sculpting this woman. So it kind of feels like the feminine energy doesn't feel secure in investing unless they feel like someone is completely investing and working towards them in a way that they can see, in a way that they feel like it's sturdy and grounded on their feet, where they don't feel like they're flighty and off the ground to the point where, okay, if I'm too off the ground, no one's really going to catch me. Like, this isn't safe. So there's this hesitation, but it's manifesting differently for both parties. So let's see how this person feels a little bit more deeper, more direct, because I'm going to pull from my messengers, my love message deck. Okay. Let's see. Dang, I'm at 50 minutes already. Lord. Okay. How does pile number two's, collective of pile number two's person feel? What are they feeling in their vulnerability, in their truth, without hesitation, without just being vulnerable and clear? What's the posture of this person's heart? Like, what's in their heart space, Holy Spirit, that you want pile number two to know? They have permission to know. If they have permission to know. I'm struggling with my shadows, trauma, inner child, etc. Okay. It's quite a bit of cards. Pray for me. Keep it real and tell me how you feel. I'm watching you in real life and or on social media. Someone here is in denial and I have some bad influences around me. Okay. So this person's dealing with their shadows right now, their fears. Okay. And this could go for both of you. Really. I really feel that. Pray for me. It's definitely divine intervention is needed in this connection. It says, keep it real and tell me how you feel. I am watching you in real life and on social media. Someone here is in denial and I have some bad influences around me. Okay, so the struggle with the trauma or the shadow self is the trauma, the inner child, etc. So part of these fears and hesitation is due to things that you experience and your person has experienced. So it's like, I'm struggling with these shadows of myself. Clarify this. Holy Spirit, can you please? This card poked me in my hand. Five of Pentacles, yeah. Abandonment, rejection, the Five of Pentacles, yeah. And it's like, it's ironic that both of you guys look at love kind of similar, like with Pentacles, like something that needs to be nurtured, something that is abundant, something that has the ability to be prosperous and expand and to grow and is stable, is a investment of your energy, which it is. Three of Cups. So yeah, in the past, someone could have felt cheated in the past. Like they could have invested in a connection and it was like a third party. So this could be cheating. Someone could have been very scarred by being cheated on. Okay. Finding out that there was more than one person in the picture, or finding out that they weren't the only one receiving this person's cup. So it's kind of this fear. Okay. That could be very specific. Or just the rejection time and time again, or feeling like every time I've invested in someone, this is what happens. It's the same outcome. This is the same scenario. Why does this always happen to me? The Pray For Me card is just kind of like, I feel like it's not literal. It's just kind of like a saying when someone's dealing with something, they be like, oh my God, girl, pray for me. It's like, it's a task, right? So it's something where this person feels this is a task, like this is a lot to get through. This is like, I really have to overcome some type of fear, or some type of heartache, trauma, or fear of being hurt, whatever. This person does feel like you need to keep it real and tell them how you really feel. And I feel like it can go both ways, because I don't feel like neither of you are really telling each other how you really feel. Whatever that might be, you're not doing it. Okay. This person, they feel like you are watching them. I feel like it can go both ways. Someone here is in denial. In denial of what? Holy Spirit, can you please clarify this card? Six of Cups, the Hangman. Someone here is in denial, maybe, or they feel like you could be in denial of this connection, because I never really looked at this card, but the little boy is trying to offer the little girl the plant, and her head is turned to the side like she's not accepting it. So whoever the masculine energy is, they definitely feel like a feminine energy is not accepting their cup, like you're in denial, like you're trying to pretend like there's nothing here, or you're trying to pretend like you don't see that I care, or that I've tried to care, or try to, because I'm getting this hangman. This person feels, especially if it's a masculine energy though, feminine energy could feel like they're in denial for sure. They're in denial about what they feel. Because there's a fear here. It's like two inner childs, two innocent people that want to engage, that want to connect, that want to exchange, that want to love or want to be open. And I have to be honest, because sometimes, like, with these readings, with these readings, it feels as though sometimes, like, the masculine energy is always, like, the one that's running, the one that doesn't know nothing or not seeing. But some instances, like, you will have feminine energy that is a little bit, you know, not really seeing things as they are, a little distorted due to fear. It can sometimes be the runner, right? And with this hangman, this is someone that is aware. They've had enough time to really sit and isolate and just be present, or allow themselves to, because this is a form of meditation. It's like, I think it's like, it's not yoga. I can't remember what it is, but it's like a form of meditation where someone hangs from upside down, or they're up on the, like, they're turned on their head, right? And their feet are upright, and it does something to the brain. It's a practice. So this person, I feel like something about the way that they utilize their mind or their brain, like their capacity to receive information, their capacity to, like, their brain power is very, 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 why I want to say omniscient, but that's not the right word, because that's like a little too much. Like, let me see. I got to watch my choice of words, but that's what I'm hearing. Let me see. Omniscience. Giving the impression that something is bad or unpleasant or threatening. So that's not the right word. What is the right word that I'm hearing? It is an omni word, but that's not the right, it's not the right that's not what I'm hearing. It's not the right one. Is it omnipresence? But not quite, because that's like implying that they can be everywhere at once. And I guess maybe if you're in your God mind, maybe you have a God mind, maybe it is like your mind is omnipresent everywhere, or you know what I mean? I hope I'm saying that word right, but that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm getting. Let me clarify this. I have some bad influences around me before I pull this other deck here. Let me see. I have some bad influences around me. What is this about? Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords. Could be like someone that feels burdened, maybe takes on a lot of responsibilities, where they just want to get away. They want to rebel. They want to kind of like escape sometimes. So this person's bad influences that this person could have around them is maybe people that kind of have this burdensome energy, or people that pack on a lot of responsibilities, or expects this person to always kind of pick them up, or to be there, or to do this, to do that. I need you to do this. I need you to kind of makes them responsible, where there's this energy of I want to escape. I need to get away. So let's see with this deck, how does this person feel? Then we'll get you some advice from Spirit. I just heard E.T. E.T. phone home. All right, what's going on with this? What does this person feel? Gaslighting you? Damn. You're mine. I'm leaving. There's a lot of cards that want to come out for this group. I'm going to take it. Father wounds and unclear. So it says gaslighting you. I've been lying to you and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. So it could have been a lot of like, no, I don't feel that way. No, you're wrong. Or they could have like tried to project things that they felt onto you and made it seem like it was all you or something. And that could go in any way that resonates. If this is for you, you'll know, because I can't really say exactly what they were gaslighting you about, but whatever it is, like, you'll know personally, because you guys all have a different story. So it's not going to be the same as the next person. You're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. It's toxic. Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. Just get a lot of passive aggressive energy from this, like, this group. What's going on with y'all? I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset that has not served me and hindered my growth. Father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. Unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. Okay, so this is one of those things where if you guys, I feel like until you guys are honest with yourselves, you're not really going to get anywhere. You might want to check pile number 1, but it seems like this is a self-aware group of people, or at least one of the parties here is self-aware of their own inner problems and issues and their toxicity and how they move, what they do, and where that stems from, and knowing that they really need to leave these things in the past. They need to let go, because there's a lot of uncertainty. It's like, where do we go from here? But I feel like Spirit is like, it starts with both of you, with yourselves, and then worry about the rest. So let's see what your advice is, though, from Spirit. See advice for the collective of pile number 2. Thank you. You have the, what the hell does this say? The arousing, okay? Shock, a crisis, an upheaval, an awe-inspiring, dramatic power shifts, unpredictability, a shakeup, that's a wake up. So yeah, this connection is like right now, it's at a point of, this looks like to me, cramps. Like Mother Nature, Mother Earth, she's got menstrual cramps, okay? Or she's contracting, she's about to give birth. So there's like the pain before the birth, before the release, before the understanding of why things happen the way that they did. So it's kind of like this is the painful part before that breakthrough happens. It's kind of like that, if you've ever, to the mommies out there who have ever been in labor, that feeling, you know that feeling, whether it's in your stomach, in your pelvic, or it's in your back or your lower back, you know that feeling, okay? If you ever had cramps anywhere in your body, not just as a woman, you could have cramps anywhere, but you know that feeling. And sometimes it's like this intense, like, squeeze energy, like it's squeezed and it releases. It's that type of feeling. It's like you're in this period where it's just like, damn, where's the relief? When is this going to freaking stop? It's like pain, right? It feels like pain, feels like pressure. But this is a sign of something about to be, it's like a breakthrough. Something's about to birth. Something's about to be cleared up here. So this feels like, why is this happening? But this is the worst of it. Was it this group where I pulled the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, it was. Apply that mindset that, you know what, this down is not always going to be this way. Something is going to shift, but you have to kind of roll with the punches. And I know that sucks. It's better than saying, oh, surrender and trust divine timing. But in other words, that's what I'm saying. And not to sit and wait and be idle, or to wait for a specific outcome or anticipate something specifically. It's just to know and to reassure yourself that this period that you're in is not always going to be this way. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. Much love as always, pile number 2. If that resonates with you, like this video. Subscribe if you like the vibe here. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and move on to pile number 3. Okay. Hopefully this is going to be the right time stamp because I'm learning how to convert the time. So pile number 3, this is your reading. If you were drawn to surrender to the divine, the full moon card, this is your reading. So this group right here, this energy around this connection, I feel like for the most part is really where spirit is like, if you don't have any clarity, you don't have the answers, just kind of just let me handle it. Like, just let go and just relax. Like, fall back, sis. Fall back, bruh. Like, just let the energy be what it is. So for some reason, I feel like you guys will have some type of conclusion or clarity at some point soon. Maybe by the next full moon, maybe. But I'm getting the essence of the full moon being of completion, being of clarity, being of a concluded, energy. Hey, sis, how are you? Hey. I didn't say hi to everyone, but hey. So, yeah, let's tap in and see what's going on here. I'm going to ask Spirit to tap into your person's energy and maybe the energy surrounding the connection at present or the past, whatever you need to know. The Spirit will, feel is of our highest good that we have permission to see and to know. That's of our highest good right now. So pile number 3, collective of pile number 3. What is the energy around this person that they're asking about, or this connection just as a whole? What's going on? The World. The 3 of Wands, the Empress, and the Moon. Wow, I'm going to stop here because I feel led to keep this amount right here because it's telling me a story. There's a lot of purple energy, so something with the third eye. Like, you guys really, Spirit may be testing you to trust your intuition a little bit more than you're looking for the external validation. Feminine energy might actually undergo some type of physical transformation or do something different with their appearance. This woman is like a hairstylist, looks like, or she has like makeup and hair and wigs and all kind of. So you might do something different to your hair. If you wear wigs, you might, wear your natural hair more, or go natural. For some of you, it's like you might cut your hair. You might incorporate wearing wigs or extensions or something, maybe, I don't know. Or something different with your makeup, or maybe even a change with your fragrance that you wear, perfume, a cologne. Like, I do feel it's feminine energy undergoing this. Feminine energy, you could be in the beauty industry, whether that's your profession or you work with other people, like you do their hair and makeup or something like that, or it's like a profession where you get your hair, you get your makeup done, something professionally. But anywho, there's this energy of needing, like, both of you guys might be, this connection might be something that's a secret, because this girl is about to sneak out the window with her friends. So it's like the secret of energy, especially with the moon. Spirit is saying, like, anything that's hidden right now, like, you're going to get the clarity. This moon is radiating like almost a solar like vibe. It could be like the lunar eclipse. Something with lunar eclipses might resonate with you, or something about maybe a previous lunar eclipse. 3 of Wands tells me that right now, whoever the masculine energy is kind of like they're about to, or they've already gone into this wilderness energy, meaning like, could be like their dark night of the soul, as we call it, where we kind of go through our shadows, where we kind of discipline ourselves. Okay. So masculine may be learning to walk in a new path, walk in a new direction, and it's going to take some strength. It's going to take some kind of like, because this man on the strength card at the bottom of the deck, he's sitting or standing up out of his wheelchair, and he's learning to walk. So it's like rehab, learning to walk again, but more so in a spiritual sense. The 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of that. So this person could be working on their health. It could be working out. I do feel like this person is moving in a new path within their life. Okay, if this is a masculine energy or this is you, I do see a little bit of retreat energy, like spending more time out in nature, doing down-to-earth activities and things like that. The World card, this person could live in the same city as you for some of you, or this person and you could live in the same apartment or condo complex or something, I'm hearing. For others of you, it's like this person is thinking about the higher perspective, okay? Thinking about the long term. There's a family in this world card at the top. It's a man and woman and a baby, and then there's an elderly couple at the bottom. So this person's thinking about long term with love in general. If not this connection, then just in love in general. Does seem like this is something that they feel like they're far from accomplishing, far from getting to that point, because it's like you have the Empress, the moon, the strength card. It's far from, you know, the moon is closest to the world, so there's something going to be revealed about where you are in the stage of this connection, because both of you guys might be in for a surprise. You might feel like, okay, I got to focus on self-love, I got to focus on making myself feel good, and the other person's like, I got to focus on strengthening myself, learning how to walk in this new path that I'm in. Like, I have to do the work. Whereas it's like you guys might be closer to some type of goal or revelation about a goal than you think, because the moon, and you have the full moon as your card, surrender to the divine. So it's like you guys don't know everything, and that's okay. Okay, so let's see where this person is at with you. How do they feel potentially? Where's this person at with this connection? Pile number, ooh, dang, family. Spirit ain't playing. Yeah, like this person knows that they want a family. They see that, and they may see that with you, but let's see. Where's this person? Okay. Adventure, indulgement, inducement. Ooh, I don't know if I said that right. And evidence. Okay. This person just feels like, you know what? I know what I want. I kind of have an idea of that, or, you know, that's in the background. I see that for myself. This is what I want. But I'm at this place right now where I'm still exploring. I'm still having to see beyond where I am. I feel like I have a long walk or a long journey to get to where I want to be. So it's like you can't bribe me, or no one can bribe me, tip me, persuade me. It's like nothing can do that. You know, this man is turning down this woman's money. She's like trying to give him a stack, and he's like, no, like, I know what you're doing. Like, you can't, don't do that. So this person is not someone that can be rushed. And this person also has to have evidence and proof of the things that they want, or the things that they're investing in. It's like, I have to kind of see the proof. I have to, you know, dissect. I have to discern. I have to, you know, this person could be a little bit of a thinker, a little bit too much of a thinker, but a little careful as well, because I feel like maybe in the past they felt like they've been tempted into things, or people have tried to buy their affections or buy their love, maybe not literally with money, but, you know, by doing things that they know that this person wasn't genuine. It's kind of like they wanted something out of them. So they're very careful about taking up offers and taking up, you know, like they're not one to be persuaded. Like, no. Let's see. How does this person feel? It's not to say that you're doing this to them, but if you ever try, or you try to kind of force this person into, if they don't feel ready for something, and just in general, they're not going to do it. So you can't force them to do it. But this person definitely, I feel like this person sees a lot of potential in being with you. They feel like you are wife material or husband material, but it's like, are you mine? Because you have the Emperor here. Because this person's very serious. This person could be very serious about their career, for sure. 5 of Cups is like, this person may be hiding the fact that they don't want to get their heart broken. The Page of Pentacles, this could be someone that works in the bank, works in corporate America. Just kind of give me that vibe. This person could be, or you. Or this is someone, like I said, is very focused on business, very business oriented. So they see the potential. The Queen of Pentacles. This is giving me, and I get this sometimes in my readings for y'all. Like, y'all probably heard me say this before, but I get this vibe of like someone that's very like in this professional world, elite type of energy. And the other is kind of like this free spirited energy. Could also be an age difference where the masculine is very, you know, very mature or older. And the feminine energy may be a bit younger. It's almost giving me like George Clooney vibes. Richard Gere, when he was like decent looking. But yeah, this is what I'm getting for some of you. In the Temperance and the Page of Pentacles, like there's a lot of potential. You got the Ace of Wands. So yeah, it's like this potential to birth something different or to go in a new path. And then the Temperance card is there is something different about you, but there's a complementary energy to the both of you. You're different, but you complement each other. Someone has one foot into this and one foot out of it. It's like someone likes the feeling of this connection, but they feel like they need to stay grounded in the sense of like, I need to be realistic though. Archangel Uriel could be significant to you guys, be around you. There is something about this connection that does give me something with travel, like something with Jupiter or Sagittarian energy. Something about taking a divine risk in new directions, being open to something different, being open to the new, that whatever period or season that you've been used to or being in, Spirit is like, we're doing away with that. Like it's done. Like be open to new things. So let's see, how does this person feel about you specifically? Because this didn't really tell me how they feel about you specifically. So I'm going to use the messenger decks to get that information. Let's see. How does pile number 3's person, the collective pile number 3's person that you want us to know, that you allow us to see the posture of this person's heart, where are they at emotionally in regards to this connection or the person that they're asking about, without any blockages, completely vulnerable, open, transparent, free, uninhibited truth in their heart space that Spirit will allow us to know, that the Spirit wants us to see and know. Clarity. Okay. I'm very stuck in my ways is in reverse. So this person may feel like they're not stuck in their ways. It's like a standard that this person has, or like whatever their stances are, whatever their, you know, beliefs are, they don't feel like it's something stuck. They don't feel like it's rigid. They feel, because we did have the Emperor card. The Emperor is someone that I feel like has a bigger picture, has a bigger plan and a responsibility. They're natural born leaders. So they don't think about just themselves. They think about their entire empire, the future of it. So this person's very careful about that. And when they make a decision, they know that they've really thought it through. This person may have like a secret counsel, or their counsel is divine source creator. Like they don't do all of this without some type of guidance. I feel like the Emperor has a counselor, even though they are the Emperor. But at the end of the day, they have to do what they feel like is best for their empire, their kingdom, not just for them. So this person may have something that they feel like they have to protect. They have a lot to lose. Okay. Like I said, this person, it could be a profession. It could just be their life, their peace, their, you know, the way that their groove of life, like how they move. They may have created a certain stability, like some type of stability. Oh my God, I can't talk. Some type of stability. Okay. I can't talk. So I don't know what that's about, because I've been like sounding crazy. But this person feels like you spy on them. If I'm not mistaken, you spy too. So just the fact that they're saying two means that they check on you. And I feel like this is someone, again, it's not creeper energy. It's more so like this person studies and observes. Again, like this person is very careful about their empire or their fortress, what they've created. They just can't have and allow anything or anyone in. So it's kind of like, I can see all of this about you and I feel pretty good about you. I feel that you're trustworthy, but still, there's still an element of engagement. So this could be someone that you're dating, and it could be taking something to the next level type of energy, where they're kind of seeing where things go, or they feel like, I recognize that this connection is going well, or it has the potential for us, you know, maybe to move in together, or for us to make this official, or for us to, you know, for me to potentially take you up as my lifelong partner. But I really need to ensure that it's, you know, this is something that I can truly invest, because that Page of Pentacles came out. So there's an element of studying or getting to know. And this person feels like you both have to learn the value of each other in some instance. Like, this person may see you as very valuable, but it's like to understand the value of it. It's like the pinnacle is money, right? And I've used this example before, but with kids, like, you teach them the value of money through maybe chores and through, you know, good grades, whatever, right? You're not just going to give them an allowance or give them money unless they really work for it. Or you might teach them about expenses or their spending, like investing. Like, okay, you're not going to just blow all of your money at once. You got to learn how to budget your money or spend wisely, right? So it's kind of like you're learning the value of something. You know, money holds value, but how you utilize your dollar is everything. One person could take $100 and spend it in one day, and one person may invest it in something else that's lucrative, let's say in something like a hobby or something, and that hobby could turn into something lucrative, or where they can gain that money back. They can double that money or triple that money. So this person wants to know that whatever, you know, this is, does it hold this capacity to expand and to grow and be something substantial in the long run? Like, that's how this person thinks. I know I have to choose. So they know that they have to make a decision. They know that they do. No is here. So I don't know if you had a specific question. Let's see what this no is about, though. Nope. Okay. So yeah, this person feels like they're at peace with their decisions. Because you got like two different images where the girl is wrestling with the wolf and where she's wrestling with the wolf, fighting the wolf. So it's upright. So this person is not confused about their decisions, their choices. It's like they feel like they're making the right decision. Hierophant. Yeah, this is an upright person. Like, this person moves in they're very, it's the right word. Very considerate of their choices and decisions. They know the cause and the effect of actions. This is a prudent person. Like, they really do think about their future. They think about the choices of their actions, of what that might lead. This person also might have a good reputation that they wish to uphold. The Five of Swords. Yeah, this person has trusted people in the past. They don't trust easily. They just don't do it. They don't trust easily. This person has been hurt before, and they might even think sometimes, and I do feel, although this person may be like, nah, you know, I know what I'm doing, the decisions and choices that I'm making, I'm fully aware of that. But I do feel like this person sometimes has the ability to self-sabotage things because of that defensiveness. The Death card is here. This connection is something that is going to either cause both of you guys to change and transform in some kind of way. And it may not be easy. It may not be fun. This is a connection meant to get you guys out of your comfort zone. This person has very fixed beliefs. Very fixed. Some of it may be good and some of it is just like too much. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So again, like, this person does feel like this is an opportunity. This person is a runner. I don't care what they're talking about. I get it. I understand how they're moving is wise, but to some extent, it's projecting. It's protection. Look, Five of Cups. It's protection from getting hurt. That fear of you know, choosing something and then being disappointed. This person could have money. The King of Pentacles is now at the bottom of the deck. This person may just have a very stable, healthy life, to where they're not into the drama. They're not into the unpredictability, the ups and downs, the in and out. It's like, I've created a place, a safe haven, a peaceful space and place in my life, or I have money, I have investments. I can't just let anything or anybody in. Can I trust you with my life? Can I trust you with my business? Can I trust you with my secrets? Can I trust you with, you know, everything that I am? Can I trust you in that? This could be an Aries Capricorn person, or have placements of that in their chart there, or a fixed zodiac sign. How does this person feel about Focus on my money flew out, but it flew out in reverse though. Focus on my money. Unblock me. Attention to others. Missing you. I'm taking these. There's a lot of cards, but I'm taking them. It's simple, really. Need time to heal. The future. Okay. So unblock me says I miss you and want to connect. Please unblock me literally or energetically so we can speak. I have a lot to say. So it could be that you block this person, or it could be the opposite, where this person feels like they need to unblock you. And I don't feel like it's physical, like a phone number being blocked or being blocked off social media. I'm getting more so that this is energetic blocking. Like someone that will not allow another person in, really. There's one thing to have like a talk or communicate or connect with someone behind a gate versus completely like talking to someone through a shut door. Like that's being completely closed off. You know what I mean? So this person could feel this about you or vice versa. Like this is how they're treating or going about things with you. I'm focusing on my money card. I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. Came out of reverse. So again, this kind of gives me this feeling of like this person may overtly focus on their money, their stability as a means to kind of like, that's where their security lies. So it's kind of like, okay, if I don't feel safe in love, connecting, being vulnerable, I'm going to focus where I feel like it's safe to do, you know, where my safety and security lies, or where I feel most like controlled or most like a king or queen of that domain of my life. Does that make sense? Attention of others. I'm addicted to the attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. So, yeah, don't mistake this person's desire for attention or their, you know, maybe the flattery that they get from attention as them being open. They're not. Like them flirting or, you know, connecting with others or connecting with you in that way does not mean that this person necessarily is open. It's a safe thing for them. So, yeah. Like it makes them feel good, but it's like, don't get too close though. That's kind of the feeling that I get from this person. So if you're dating this person or you're sleeping with them, it's like a guard still. Like you think that you're getting them, you're really not getting all of them. There's still a part of this person that's like a little closed off. And you might be inviting this person to come out of that hiding place, or you guys could be that for each other, because the moon card that came out for you guys. So it's like this inviting each other to come out of that safe haven that you guys are in out of fear. Missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. So yeah, they could feel like a sense of, you know, I miss this person, or I miss seeing them, or miss talking to them, or there's some type of desire there. It's simple, really. How do I feel? I want you, us forever. They do like you. Okay, this makes sense. And I'm going to clarify this just to make sure, but I have a pretty good feeling that this person sees you as that. They may even feel a confidence that, okay, it very well could be you. Like, I see the qualities, I see the potential, like it very well could be you. And the fact that they're even saying that could freak them out, because maybe in the past with others, they may have felt something, they may have felt love and all of that, but to seriously consider a life with somebody, seriously consider or see a vision of that to where they would actually, you know, consider putting in the work and making space and making room for that. Maybe let's say, okay, if I date this person could be the one. So I would want to date them. I would want them to, you know, meet my family. I would want them to move in with me. I would want to, you know, do this, doing that, and trust them with this. Or the next step is us moving together. And then the next step is us like sharing finances and all of that. The next is, you know, potentially bringing children into the equation, or where we're going to live, or moving in a new place, or buying a home, doing this, doing that. Like this person is thinking about real things, as opposed to maybe in the past where they thought they were in love, or maybe they were in love where it was just like, I'm so in love with this person, I want to be with them forever, and not really thinking about the future so much, just being just all swept up in the moment. But in this instance, it's like real consideration, and I feel like that's what's freaking this person out. Need time to heal. Right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This isn't about you, it's about me. Okay, self-explanatory. The future says, I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. Yeah, like, yeah. Let me clarify this. Is this fear? It's fear of their feelings. Simple. What did I say? What did I say? You had the Emperor, now you have the Empress. So yeah, it's like, this could be that completion. I have a really good feeling that this is my completion. Like, this is the person. This is my forever person. But I don't really, and it could be different levels of this, to where some of you, it's because this person feels like we haven't even dated yet, or we haven't even like made it official yet. So why am I feeling this? Or it's like, you guys could have dated for a little bit and this is coming on to them a little quickly, or this wasn't expected. So like I said, I feel like this person does have a pretty good sense that you could be there's, you know, that person, that one. Okay. And there's a difference about you. There's some of you, if you are a feminine energy, there's this difference that this person is also comparing this, like, okay, well, I live my life like this and I do this, and this person's more of this type of person, and can we really fit? Do we really get along? Because the Emperor has more of a, like I said, that corporate energy, that, you know, high status, elite type of energy to them, or look, or lifestyle. And then this feminine gives me more of this free spirited energy, not so much into all of that, or it's just, you know, in their own energy, does their own thing, not really restricted in societal norms and things like that. So it could even be as simple as like, you guys live into different places, different careers that kind of is like different, but there's something about the both of you that is complementary to the other, that you guys kind of view yourself similar, like, you know, the value and worth of you and your fortress, you know, what's important to you, your future is important to you. The Empress is all about abundance and growth. Okay. It's the abundance. It's the fruitful things. It's, you know, Mother Earth energy. So there's this level of growth and nurturing and stability, and just this natural connectivity to spirit, and natural connectivity to others, and consideration for others and animals. It's this real down to earth present energy. And it's like, I care about that. I don't want to see harm to others. I care about other people. I care about humanity. I care about the environment. It's a big hearted energy. So you're both considerate of your futures, and you're both considerate of the world around you, but just in different ways, if that makes sense. So yeah, this person does see value in you. Like, you're not maybe what they're used to. You could be a bit different from each other. Most definitely live your lives a little bit different, but the core truth of you, the core heart of you is a match. It's complementary. All right. So let's see what your advice is, and we'll go ahead and leave it at that. Okay. So this will be the end of pile number 3. We'll just get some advice for y'all, and we'll call it a night, call it a day, whatever. Pile number 3. Wow. Flew right out. Okay. I'm not sure what this word says. It looks like it says depression, disposition, what does it say? I don't have the box with me. I'll just read the keywords here. So it says diffuse negativity, restore harmony, circulate, revitalize, dissolve divisions, and lighten up. Okay. So the advice here is whoever is kind of like, you know, stuck in this energy of fear or this rigid belief of things, kind of like the nature, like source spirit. So the feminine energy represents nature. And you see how these flowers or these leaves are kind of pulling this person towards the edge of this mountain. It's kind of giving me Fool card vibes. I feel like whoever a masculine energy is that the advice for them, because I'm going to pull another card because I don't feel like this is for the feminine. The feminine's essence and energy calls you to the ledge, to that ledge of not of danger or harm, but that ledge of leap of faith and into the unknown and freeing yourself of this restrictive energy, because this restrictive energy is coming from a place of fear and past hurt. And I feel like part of you knows that. So it's kind of like this will help you diffuse the negativity and restore harmony within yourself. It'll even bring in revitalization. It's going to help you to lighten up. So take this as it resonates. I'm going to pull for the feminine energy because I feel like that's masculine's energy. Oh, it's a cute card. Innocence. Okay. It says trusting nature, originality, spontaneity, open-heartedness, simplicity, and the unexpected. So this goes both ways. I feel like this can also resonate with the masculine, or even if maybe even the feminine has some reservations about love and fear that's really unwarranted. It's like that doesn't exist anymore. So I kind of get this energy of water and fire, or air and fire, or some type of opposite elements, earth involved as well, earth and fire, earth and air I'm hearing too. So it's this energy of like really being in the flow and opening up that divine mind that's also that child mind. When I say child, not immaturity, but purity, flow, innocence, joy, trust, creativity, and just being present in that energy and continue to do that, because it's like you're reaching new heights mentally and spiritually. You guys are both going to have to be open to this connection. If this is meant for you to explore, you'll know. Because I feel like there's a pretty good chance that you and this person, you know, if not end up together, you're going to try it at least. At least give it a shot, and definitely want to give it a shot. So that's what I'm picking up for pile number 3. So that is the reading this evening, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, or whenever you're watching this rather, but I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you guys would like to book me for a personal reading, I will leave my information in the description. And as always, much love. You guys be blessed, be safe, take care. Peace.